Hello everybody, welcome back to the Limit of Adhesion and the final race of GT3 Season 2. My name's Gareth and joining me once again in commentary is Random Dave. Dave, what have you found in the bins today?
Barcelona!
Any cucumber?
No, just sort of a bit of ham.
A bit of ham, that's always good to find in Spain.
Mulled cheese with chilli.
Yeah, with the holes in it. Jambon.
Jambon, yeah. And
nice.
And some gin.
Lovely stuff. So we are looking at the feature race results to get back to what we should be talking about, and we can see Andrews Fieldgrave won the race from David Line and Michael Messenger on third place. And looking at the championship, then you can see Andrews Fieldgrave on top, David Line in second, Oliver Walker in third, and he's going to need a heck of a sprint race result in order to make this one of his counting weeks. Otherwise this will be his dropped score, and that will strand him in third in the championship. Adam Highfield in fourth and still sadly not racing. We wish him well. Merrin Hugavin in fifth place and a good opportunity to get up into fourth in the championship ahead of Adam.
Well, you say that. The last one. The drop score results means that might not be as easy as it was there.
Yeah. No, you're right.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, then, we see the Rumblebees on 403 points, the A-Team on 382, and Blackpink are on 373. Little and Large now ahead of Cannon Fodder in fourth. LB Racing, QRS, Copperberg, Team Fett, and Eclipse Racing round out the top 10. And we saw Risky Racing and Team Revolution down there in 11th and 12th, and we know they are going to be much further up when we get to next season. Here we are, then. That's
a lot of numbers. That's far too many numbers for me to look at this time of the evening.
This is one of Jules's legendary spreadsheets where he monitors what's going on in the championship. You can see all of the drops rounds then. A 0 for Winslade, for example, and Chris White. 20-point drop score for Walker, so you can see he's got his work cut out. He's going to need to win this race, really. Otherwise, this will be his dropped result.
There's no way I can look at that at a glance and know what on earth is going on, to be honest.
Yeah.
Sorry, Gav.
Rolling start then. Oh, look at that. Someone's missed the start then. We had a car that should have been in third place there, and it is not. And we see Nathan Parker in the Porsche taking full advantage of that missing car then. It must be Winslade then, who's now showing in 20th and in the pit lane. Cars coming around the final few corners then to start this race. That's Stephen McCann in the Copperberg Porsche ahead of Chris White in the Lamborghini, his teammate. There he is alongside him.
I think Kelly's got to be fancying his chances here.
Yeah, absolutely. Where Kelly's showing in sixth place then with Stephen Catebread in fifth. Here they go then. McCann's dropped the hammer and he's racing. Parker's looking at him in the slipstream and getting ahead of Chris White. We see Creighton there. Reese Creighton in fourth place in the Audi. There he is. And on the brakes into T1. Wow, super late on the brakes for Parker. Too late, in fact. Round he goes. How did they all miss him there? That was incredible. Talking of your pick then, that's Kelly up to fourth place then. Reese Creighton fighting side by side with Chris White. McCann still in the lead after two corners. As they come through turn 4. Where's he gone? There he is, miles off the road, sadly. Oh, we've had a lot of carnage going on there. Lots of cars falling down the order. Oh, that's Will Burnett then from Team Blackpink. That's not going to help their championship score.
Because he was in a good spot there, wasn't he, for potentially a podium?
Yes. No, sad to see. Chris White now in the lead of the race then. There he is. And that's Oliver Walker and Ettridge, that is. Oliver Ettridge then. Here comes Winslade in the Ford. And just wasn't allowed onto the racing line there by Walker. Look, did you see that?
Yeah.
Chris White then under attack from Reese Creighton for the lead of this race. As we cut back to the leaders, there's Stephen Catebread then. He's still in third place. This is a great result for him. Then up from fifth on the grid. We've got a replay then. Oh, Reese just Well, it looked like Stephen just turning in. Oh, and that triggered the whole mess. Gavin Kelly involved there as well.
My sort of two favourites for podium there.
Yeah. And we've got another replay here then. So this is Walker and Hugavin. Ettridge looking to the inside and then just straight into Walker there. Hard to know who's at fault for that one.
Well, it's a difficult place to go for a move there, really. Okay.
Yeah. You see Winslade duking around the outside. And it shows now, we're back to live pictures. Winslade now out of the race.
You've got Miller in 4th there, and he's going to be really fancying his chance for a win here.
Well, look at that. He's just done Stephen Cakebread and he's up onto the podium, but Cakebread fighting back on the exit of the corner, dives to the inside as they come down to turn 5. Sweet as you like on the brakes, and Miller's lost it. Round he goes. Oh, a big clonk there from one of the QRS boys. I think that must have been Malarin.
I don't know if...
Or is it Start? No, Start's at the 4th, look.
I don't know.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, what's that?
That's Messenger then. Messenger going backwards off the circuit from Risky Racing then. This is a carnage-filled race. Meanwhile, at the front, Chris White still in the lead from Reece Creighton as they head down to turn 10. Here they are, Audi versus Lamborghini.
So, Line and Fuelgrave are up from the back row, up into 8th and 10th respectively. So they've made about 10 positions or so.
Yeah, you have to keep an eye on that for us and let us know their progress. There we are, you can just see Line's Gold McLaren, the 2 QRS boys destroying cones left, right and centre and make contact. And that's Malarin round. Oh no, Line's gone the wrong way trying to avoid it. And he's deep into that gravel trap. 2 McLarens in the gravel then, one facing the wrong way. Here comes Creighton for the lead then into turn 1. Oh, had to get off the brakes and right over that sausage curve on the inside. Stephen Cakebread then, he could be on for his first ever podium. And what about Chris White leading the race then after 3 laps? This is a tremendous drive by Chris. Let's hope he can keep it together. There's Merrin Hugavin. What has gone wrong for the A-team this race? The wheels have well and truly come off the wagon for those guys. There's Rob Miller then fighting with Fuelgrave. Is he looking to go around the outside?
I think more, it's not so much looking to go around the outside there, he's aiming to get a good exit, isn't he?
Yeah, but then you're still going to be on the outside when he gets to the bottom of the hill here.
Yeah. There's nowhere that's easy.
No. Meanwhile, here come the leaders then. These 2 cars effectively brothers really, aren't they? Lamborghini and Audi from the same Varg stable. You have to be quite careful with how you say the Volkswagen Audi group, don't you? Oh no, Creighton through the gravel trap. Gets it back on the road though.
This could put Cakebread up into 2nd maybe? No, maybe not.
No. Meanwhile, Stephen Greening, he's always a threat for the podium, isn't he? There he is in 4th place. And he's about to put Stephen Cakebread under enormous pressure. But here comes Creighton. He's much earlier alongside White as they come down this straight. He's got a great chance of taking the lead this time. And he's done it. Reece Creighton into the lead then and could be looking at his maiden win. Well, debut round of the championship and getting a win in the sprint is no mean feat at all.
I think Greening's going to have something to say about that. 2 laps to go yet. That's and he's only 1 second behind the lead. So I think that's very, very much doable. Because he was, one of the fastest in feature race.
Yeah. I gotta say, every time I watch Greening race, his car control is amazing. He's so well paced. I think so many drivers would have creamed into Stephen then, and he just.
Hang on, I thought I saw him a little bit wayward then. Just in the.
He's falling down the order, like you say. Yeah, he's down 7th, 8th. What has happened to Stephen Greening then?
It just looked like he lost it, to be honest.
Wow.
It's cursed Cursed by
He's
you.
cursed by
And
me
your
telling
car
me that he had
control.
good car control.
Instantaneously, he lost his rear
Oh,
end. Yeah. And I
he
mean, I don't
does
know.
that.
I mean,
I mean-
maybe somebody went into it, but I don't know. It looked like he lost his rear end to me.
we've seen him make contact with people and, 50-50, maybe sometimes even the other person's fault, and he still lets them back through and recover. And I think that's just really gentlemanly of him. But also just seeing how well he could see that he was going to tap and just stamped on the brakes and kept the car out of Stephen Cakebread's Porsche. And I just think that's really nice and really nice racing and what we want to see in the limited adhesion. Meanwhile, Merrin Hugavin and Jake Weaver from Team Fett going side by side down the straight. And we cut back to
Fuelgrave's up to
Fuelgrave.
fourth, isn't he?
Yeah.
He's just kept it really nice and calm and clean, and maybe the win here out of the question, but maybe a podium.
I think it was you saying that Stephen Greening was on for the win that put him out of the race, not me saying he had great car control. I'm blaming you for it, Dave.
No, that was you.
Here he is then, Stephen Greening, fighting hard with Jake Weaver.
Miller's back up to sixth.
Yeah, look at this then, down the inside as Jake runs it out wide and loops the car around as he gets a wheel in the gravel. That's Oliver Walker and David Lyne getting through. Here comes Miller then getting onto the back of Sam Stott in the battle for fifth place. Already we're getting into the closing stages of this race. Reese Creighton now 1.3 seconds ahead of Chris White. Every time Chris gets a podium, I'm like, is this his first one? But no, he's actually had 2 or 3 now. He's a nice little run of podiums going on.
It's because you keep forgetting because you're getting old.
No, it's because I don't visit the Hall of Fame often enough
It's
and check up.
I think it's old.
Well, that's very rude. I think you should have a look and see how many drivers we've got in the LOA these days. It's like
Well, you're a couple of months younger than me, right? So I think I can.
to the day, mate. But yes, we have got well over 100 and something like 130 odd members across the
So who's going on
LOA
here?
road and oval divisions. Yeah, this is Rob Miller then round the outside of turn 1 into turn 2, and he's out in the lead and up into 5th place.
Oh, yeah, but still hasn't given up here.
No, he's fighting
But
it. Like you say, we're on,
that inside line there is not as fast. You've got to take the outside line. Really. It's, the line that Miller was on was faster.
yeah, on the final lap of the race then, and Reese Creighton just inching ahead. Then it's gaps up to 1.9 seconds now ahead of Chris White and Stephen Cakebread in 3rd. Fuelgrave's now in 4th. Here's Jake Weaver and Stephen McCann and the 2 Porsches fighting away. Weaver deposes McCann and gets up into 13th place.
So you've got,
coming round
you've got
turn 10.
line 1 position behind Ollie there, and that could make a difference if he can get ahead. But it's about 8/10 between them at the moment.
Yeah. Definitely all over in the championship then, you'd have to say.
But maybe not the teams though.
No, we'll wait and see on that one. But here he comes then, Reese Creighton out of the final corner to get his maiden win in only his 2nd race in the LOA. Reese Creighton wins the sprint race at Barcelona. Congratulations to him. Chris White comes home in 2nd and Stephen Cakebread picks up a podium. Congratulations to Stephen. I'm really pleased for him. Nice to see that happen. Andrew Fuelgrave comes home in 4th and is the champion. Rob Miller's storming recovery drive to 5th place there.
Yeah, I mean,
Good lap.
Miller had a lot of pace in this race. He was unfortunate to get the results he did because I reckon he's probably the fastest driver today.
Yeah, that spin in T5. Very costly indeed. So, Reese Creighton wins the race ahead of Chris White and Stephen Cakebread. Andrew Fuelgrave comes home in 4th ahead of Rob Miller, Sam Stott, Stephen Greening, Oliver Walker in 8th, 9th was David Lyne and 10th Michael Messenger. Then we had Kelly, Ettridge, Weaver, Parker, McCann, Hugavin, Burnett and Malarin in 18th place. Stephen McCann picking up a point there in 15th for Copperberg. Nice to see. Congratulations to him. And we wait for the all-important final championship standings then.
Oh, it's tense.
It is tense. I'm just chilling out to this music. I really like it.
Oh, there we go.
Here we go. Andres Fuelgrave is the champion of GT3 Season 2 in the limited Adhesion. Congratulations to him. David Lyne comes home in second ahead of Oliver Walker, Rob Miller, Adam Highfield, William Bibby, Merrin Hugavin, Stephen Greening, Will Burnett and Gavin Kelly was 10th in the championship. Looking further down, we see Millar and Chris White after his second that podium, jumping ahead of Winslade then. Cakebread moving up with his great result. Graham Barsley sadly missing from this race. You have to say he would have been a factor in this one. And then we see Sam Stott, Jake Weaver, Jason Weaver, Michael Messenger, Tony Hankin, Oliver Ettridge. All the way down to 28 drivers took place in this championship then. Storming amount. Hopefully we see a full field of 30 in Season 3. Championship standings then. Rumblebees just hanging on then by a point from Blackpink. Wow, amazing stuff.
Well,
team
you
slipping
say
to
that.
third.
I'm pretty sure once penalties are applied that the A team are going to be leading that.
Well, I think that's all done and dusted, Dave.
No, I refuse to believe that the A team aren't going to win this.
Yeah, you're an A-team obsessive. So, the Rumblebees, Blackpink, the A-team, Little and Large and Cannon Fodder were the top 5 teams this season. Congratulations to them. I hope you've all enjoyed this season as much as we have. It's been tremendous fun to commentate on and share the racing with you. Don't forget you can come and talk to us on our Discord and have a look at thelimitofadhesion.com where we do share lots of videos and normally lots of articles as well. There's some interesting ones about some of the guys' sim rigs on there, and there'll be much more to come in the future. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the videos as well, and you can check us out on Facebook.